Hey everybody, it's Mindy, and this is my whip and chat for the week, and I really can't believe I'm about to say this. This is my last whip and chat for Palantine 2021. Believe it or not, right? Hard to believe. Sorry, I'm trying to take my sweater off, and apparently my microphone is attached to it. Yeah, it went so fast. You guys, so fast. I can't believe it. It is the end. This is the last one. So it has been so much fun working on the Palantine event, seeing what you guys are working on, working with Jenny, just all of it. It's been pretty amazing, really, pretty amazing. Yeah, this is our last week. This Jenny will have her whip and chat up on Tuesday. That would have been yesterday for you. It's right now for me because I'm recording on Tuesday. But yeah, I am nowhere near finished with this canvas. It is a Sherry Baldy image that Bella Safina has licensed, and then she has done her magic that she does at Bella Safina, and I'll say just like tricked it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's super, super cute. It is just adorable. I love this picture. It's going to be just gorgeous when it's done. But I'm like just a little bit over halfway. I don't know when I'm going to finish. Anyhow, I've got to get it finished, or I'm going to have to put it aside for a little bit. And I really don't want to do that, you know, because I have another big event coming up here real soon, like March 1st. In case you don't know, it's the Chuck-along number 3. Yes, that's coming up really fast, and I've got to get ready for that one. But anyhow, I'm going to give this the old college try, you know, heave ho, push forward, see what I can get, how close I can get to being finished. Yeah. I don't know how far Jenny is. Guess I'll see that when I see her whip and chat. But it's a gorgeous image, and it's so fun to work on. It really is just delightful to work on. I have absolutely not one complaint about it at all. So anyhow, having a good time. Just for the record, for the Palantine event, Jenny and I both gave away 2 smaller prizes in week 2 and week 3. All right, gave out our prizes. And what we're doing is for the grand prize, the finale, we have a larger prize that we're giving out to one lucky winner, and that is a $50 gift card. $50 gift card to Diamond Art Club, okay? So, yeah, some lucky person is going to have some cash to spend. How do you enter that? Well, that's the next question, right? How do you enter for that? The entries for that are comments on our last week's whip and chats, not this one, because my whip and chat's coming on Wednesday, hers is on Tuesday, and if you commented on these, you'd only have a couple days to enter. So we're asking you to enter on last week's, and we said that last week, and we've been mentioning it. So hopefully you commented on last week's whip and chats. That is where we are going to pull the winner from. We'll be pulling a winner in a live video, live on Saturday night. So let's see, what date is that? Today is the 23rd, and it's Tuesday. So 24, 25, 26, 27. Is that right? The 27th? Yeah. Live on my channel, Saturday night. Jenny will be there, and we are going to pull our grand prize winner. It will be based on all of the comments from her whip and chat last week and my whip and chat last week. So like we'll just number them, and we'll do a number generator, and that's who will win. Okay? So I hope you can be there for that to see who wins the gift card. And please make sure that you have commented on her video last week, my video last week, our whip and chats. All right. So I think that is all of the details, except thank you. Thank you guys so much for, just participating in our events that we plan, joining along, having a good time. That's what it's all about. Diamond painting with friends. Diamond painting with friends. Yeah. Sometimes we can help each other, encourage each other, just enjoy each other's work, that kind of thing. It's fun. It's just fun. What better thing is there to do than diamond paint with friends? Virtually, sure, but it's fun. Okay. We appreciate it so much. And we look forward to seeing who wins that gift card. And I need to get on Instagram and look at some pictures. It's been a little bit of time since I've actually been in and looked at pictures. All right. I have a good reason, really. I have a good reason. And I'm not just being a complete slacker, you guys. I've been working. Like substitute teaching. I did it Friday, Monday, today, and I'm not committed to anything after this point. No. So I'm ready for a break. I know. 3 whole days I've subbed and I'm ready for a break. I don't know how they're doing it. It's tiring. It's more tiring, I think, teaching virtually than it was teaching in person. There's just more things. I don't know. But I'm off now. Like I said, I haven't committed to any more days, and I need to focus on me and YouTube things. I have a whole stack of packages to unbox and make videos. I have a kit up to do. I just have many things to do. So I'm looking forward to having time to just do my stuff now. The little bit of extra money I made will be nice, sure. But now I'm ready. Me time. Me time. Okay, yeah. All right. So with that being said, the next event coming up is the Chuck Pinson Chuck Along, number 3. Bum, 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 number 3. There's a song. I don't know. I can't get it right. But there's a song, something like that. It has whatever. Okay, whatever. Just never mind me. Yeah, I need to kit up and do a intro video. I mean, I already did one intro video a while back, just mentioning the Chuck Along was coming and get ready. I'm working on tees and I just don't feel like doing all that multi-placing right now. So I'm going to switch a color here. I'm working on a bird. Can you tell? Can you tell that's a bird? Yeah, it's a little birdie. I'm going to work on the bird. So yeah, I need to get busy with that. All right. March 1st is when it starts with a fresh, brand new Chuck Pinson. And I'll give you all the details for that event in that video. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Good. Okay. For this last Palantine whip and chat, I thought I would talk about some other friends of mine. I've been talking about my friends. Yes, lots of friends. And I thought I would talk about a few more friends. Very special, close to me friends. Okay. I'm going to talk about my children. And I'm not one of those people who have ever said that you should be friends with your children. I don't, I've always thought, no, you're the parent. You be a parent. You're not supposed to be their friend, right? But, wow, did you see those just take off and go flying everywhere? There's one there. There's one there. Nice. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but they decided to take flight. I don't know. Yeah, I've never been a proponent of that at all. But let me just say, my children are grown. Okay, they're grown. They're in their 30s. And along the way, we did become friends, you know? And I want to talk about that because they are two of the most special people in the world to me. And my life would not be the same without them. All right. So let me just start out with this is going to be all over the place, you guys. You're just going to have to just bear with me, and I'll probably just jump from one thing to the next, one thought to the next. All right. But let me just start out with simply saying, when my children were young, their father was an in and out of the picture kind of dad. And he was there sometimes, and sometimes he just wasn't. So that put me in the position of being basically a single parent a lot of the time and responsible, and they had me. And I needed them to know that I was always there. I was always, going to be the one they could count on. And my children were my life, other than my ex-husband, whom, we tried. I mean, I tried several times to see if we could make it work, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't horrible. There wasn't anything terrible about it. It's just he lacked commitment or stick-to-itiveness, you know what I mean? Had no perseverance for being married and family, and then he'd leave, and then he'd miss everybody, and, it was one of those things. So, anyhow, I wanted them to always know that I was there, and they could always count on me. I had the job that provided health insurance. I was there to make the meals. I was the one that would, make sure they had clothes and take them shopping. And, it all fell on my shoulders. It really did. And I know that as they got older, they knew that. They realized that, and they appreciated it. They still do to this day. And I know that they do. They will tell me that, So we were very close. It was the three of us, most of the time, a lot of the time. It was just the three of us. So, in elementary school, the kids tried out sports. Of course, my son, t-ball, baseball. They both tried soccer. I think they both tried floor hockey. Shannon was just like, no, not a sports person, Josh tried, like I said, a few of those sports and didn't find a real love for them until he started playing floor hockey. Now, floor hockey was just a whole different thing. Floor hockey was so much fun. If you don't know what floor hockey is, it's basically hockey on a gym floor with a stick and a puck, and the kids run up and down and hit the puck, and, it's fun. Now, Josh was really good at it, and Josh did it for many years. They had younger teams and then older teams. They had a lot of tournaments. We never went out of town for tournaments. That kind of started happening after he was out of it. They started having these out-of-town tournaments. But we never really did that. We just had some local tournaments. But, man, those were good times. That was fun. And I don't think I missed a single game of anything that my children played. If I missed one, it was something, I really couldn't avoid, and it did not happen very often. But I was always there as their best cheerleader, right? So when they're 3 years apart, and each of them, when they reached 5th grade, had the opportunity to learn to play violin. And they both did. They both took up the offer at school. They had to take a little music test just to make sure they were, at least musically inclined a little bit. And then the school provided them with violins, and, they could learn how to play and have little concerts, all that stuff. They both played violin for many years. Shannon played it much longer than Josh did. He kind of gave it up some point in middle school, I think. And she played all the way through high school. I think she missed her very last semester, and that was only because of some scheduling things. And she found some other things she really wanted to do, you know, and didn't have room for the concert violin stuff. Come on, get out. It won't leave my tray. Get. Now it's on my finger. Go. Go, little drill, go. I'm certain I lost a couple when I dumped those out. I don't know where they went. They're somewhere. Ah, there's one. Look, right there. They're falling all over. Drills just keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean... Anyhow, you know. Okay, so... when they got into like the middle school years, they both became very interested in choir. Yes, we moved from choir. Well, Josh moved, from violin and orchestra. Josh moved from the orchestra to choir. Shannon just added choir. She kept violin, added choir. And they both, you know, started choir. They both loved choir. That has been a thing that has been around since middle school for both of them. I will say that I'm not completely, you know, tone deaf or anything. I can carry a tune. I wouldn't say I'm a fantastic musician, although I did major in music. My first attempt at college. But their father is a musician, has always been a musician since he was very young. Had a band with his brother. He's always been in a band. Plays guitar, keyboards, sings, and has always been in a band until just a few years ago, I believe, when his band broke up. You know, they just retired, basically. No problems. They just got tired of doing it. And they retired. Tired. But, so I think my children come upon their musical talents and abilities and love quite naturally. It, you know, it comes from their family. And then we got into the choir days. And the choir days were fantastic. They had some amazing choir directors, teachers, and really, really learned a lot about singing. That led them to theater, you know, theater. And we would spend our weeks, you know, if it wasn't a violin concert, an orchestra concert, or a choir concert, or practicing for a play or a musical, there was always something going on that had to do with music, fine arts, you know, that kind of thing. So performing arts, I should say. Performing arts. And of course, I never missed a thing. I don't think I ever missed one concert. Even those beginning orchestra concerts where it's a little, you know, I never missed a single one. I was always there supporting my children, listening to those squeaks and things at home as they practiced. I mean, I was no stranger to practicing music because, you know, I played clarinet and I played piano. And I know how that is. You have to practice to get better. So, yeah. When they were in high school, they're 3 years apart, as I already said. So they got to high school, and first semester in high school, Shannon was like, hey, there's a play. I'm going to audition for this play. And I was like, cool. And she did, and she got a part in the play. They would always do a play, and then they would do a musical. And it seems like the plays were always in the fall, musicals were in the spring, if I'm not mistaken. But she was in every single play and musical throughout high school. She was in the concert choir. She was in a women's chorus. It was just music and performing became our lives. There's a whole nother thing that the kids got involved in too, and that was 4-H and animals, and they had that going too. So there's that part. Animals and performing arts. Okay, that was our life. And so we were constantly busy going places. And like I said, I always wanted them to know that I was there. I was 150% invested and supportive, and I didn't miss a thing. I was at many practices. I was at many rehearsals. I would just hang out because, they would leave school, which their school got out before mine, and they would stay after school to do rehearsals and whatnot. And when I would get done at my school, instead of going home, I would oftentimes just come over there to their building and just hang out during rehearsal and watch rehearsals and things. I enjoyed it. I really did. There were a few other parents that would hang out once in a while. I became good friends with the directors, the music director, the choir director. And, it was just a good time. Both of my children, Shannon more so than Josh, took private music lessons, singing lessons, from their choir director. She gave private lessons, and Shannon went for years to private vocal lessons with her. And she is still to this day one of the very important people in both of their lives. Josh's middle school years were not smooth. Let's just say they weren't smooth. I was like, if I ever get this child through middle school, it's going to be a miracle, Not that he was in lots and lots of trouble. He just wasn't a good student. He was a little mischievous, but nothing terrible. It was one thing after another, I just needed to get the kid through middle school. When he got into high school, it was like, I don't know, things changed. He found people. He found people that liked what he did, the whole theater and music and things. He was in a select choir. It was just, everything changed. And not that school was ever easy for him. It just wasn't. But having that group of people, theater, music, choir, the two directors, the drama teacher, the choir director, all of that just really made a huge difference for him, more so than her. She just fit right in, but he had a little more struggles, and that was like a godsend for him, But yeah, that's what we did. And because of all of the activities that they were in and the things they were involved in, I was always there. And that allowed me to just be really in tune with them. Let's do some ABs. Why not? The rest of that bird, the rest of the pink is ABs. So let's just do some AB. We'll get a little sparkle in our whip and chat today. It just helped us to be super, super close, I would volunteer for things. I would help out. They knew they could count on me always. These wonderful ladies that were teaching them knew that they could call me. I always went to every vocal lesson. Like lots of times, parents would drop their kids off at their vocal lesson or whatnot. I would stay. I like to just sit there and listen to what they were doing. There were many like competition type things, solo and ensemble type things. And Shannon did several of those. It just was a time in our life that it was busy, it was hectic, but it was fun, it was rewarding, and our relationships just flourished because of that, And I'm so thankful that we had that. Shannon went on to college to major in musical theater. And big surprise, you know. Some people were like, oh, why is she going to do that? Was she ever going to get a job in? And I was like, you know, she's going to have a basic degree and, you know, it's what she wants to do. And it's worked out, you know. Did she ever get a job in musical theater? No. She's still in a choir to this day. She is in a women's chorus and still enjoys, you know, doing that. She still has one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard, seriously. And I mean, just because she's my daughter, you know, I say that objectively. But they are two special, special people in my life. Josh knows if I say that he's always been the one that's just been a little more challenging. It's true. He knows it. I know it. Everybody does. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's just, I don't know if he's a boy. It's more rambunctious. I don't know what it was. He was just more of a challenge. Always was. Still is. He still has more challenges, I would say, than she does. But, you know, I am happy and proud of everything they do. Shannon and Devin have been married for 1 year and they are still going strong and seem to have just a wonderful relationship still. Josh has been living here for, I don't know, month and a half to 2 months, getting his feet back on the ground, definitely learning some lessons about life and relationships and things like that. Actually, I think he just got a new job, a better job. So since he's lived here, he's had, this will be his 3rd job in just a few months. And each one is, you know, just a little bit better each time. And that's, you know, what more can you hope for, right? He does want to get to the point where he has a job that will support him living somewhere else, not at home in mommy's basement. Not that, you know, it hasn't been good. It has been good. You know, we've had many conversations and talks, and I've definitely had tears on my shoulder, especially when he first moved back in here. Well, he's actually never lived here, but when he moved in with us, and I was glad to be there and cry with him and just hear his hurt and just help, you know. I'm getting all emotional just talking about it. But they are some of my best friends in the world. Yeah. So, you know, he will eventually here get things back together, you know, financially, work-wise, and all of that. And he'll move on and, you know, he'll move out and he'll move on with his life. And I hope that his time here and our conversations have, you know, helped him to learn some things and have a different perspective on life a little bit and be, you know, just ready to go out into the world and conquer it. You know what I mean? We always want the best for our kids, and whatever we can do to help them achieve greatness, you know, we'll do, you know? So, yeah, some of my best, look, I thought that J got off my pen there, but no, it didn't. It is stuck good. All right. But yeah, that's just a little bit about 2 of my best friends in this world, and my life wouldn't be the same without them. And I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be the same person. And I feel that my life wouldn't be as rich and fulfilling. Was it easy? Oh, heck no. No. It still some days isn't easy. Knowing the right thing to say, the right thing to do, you know, how to help, how to step back, all of that stuff. But wouldn't trade it for anything, you know, wouldn't trade it for anything. I've been blessed. I have wonderful kids. I will say, you know, they're good kids, both of them. neither one of them have gotten into any like trouble in their life, you know, other than the growing pains, I call them, you know. Sorry, I needed a little drink. Growing pains, which we all go through. We all have to. We all need to learn how to, you know, adult and grow up. And it's not easy. But as far as, you know, no major trouble. Ooh, that one is not all there. You need to leave. You're only like a 3/4 drill. Just sit over there. Looks like Pac-Man. Somebody took a chunk out of him. So yeah, there's that. I will have no giveaway at the end of this video because, you know, we're not giving anything away this week. We're giving something away on Saturday in my live on Saturday night. So yeah, I don't have any giveaway at this point. I just wanted to touch base and talk about some of my better parts. So many more things I could tell you. That's just a quick synopsis of things. And maybe someday I'll tell you more about maybe the animal side of things. Or maybe one day we'll just talk about different things we did with choir and theater and things like that. Because we had opportunities to do some very special things that I know my kids will remember forever. I will remember forever. I got to be a part of them. And, you know, plenty of stories to talk about with my children because, you know, I mean, they've been around for, you know, 30 some years now. So I got plenty of things to say about them. But anyhow, I think that's like the end of what I have to say right now. Anyhow. And can you see a bird? I mean, can you tell that's a bird in there? I need to make a beak over here and feet. But we're getting a bird. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go for now and, yeah, end this whip and chat, I guess, because unless I talk about something else, that could take me off onto some tangent that would last forever and ever and ever. But, yeah, comment on last week's whip and chat for a chance to win the gift card. And show up in the live to see who wins. Grab a Chuck Pinson if you haven't grabbed one. And get ready for the Chuck-a-lon 3 with Maritza, my best friend. And let's diamond paint and have a good time. I mean, what more is there to say, right? Alright, thanks for watching, you guys, so much. I appreciate your support, the subscribers, the members, the views, the comments, all of it. I appreciate it so, so much. And I will say one last thing at the end of this whip and chat. Pay attention. Just pay attention for a special video that may pop up. I'm not going to say too much more about it. It just might have a 5,000 subscriber giveaway in there. So keep watching. Keep your eye open. Yep. All right. I'm going to let you go now. So until next time, take care and bye-bye.